Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where we are currently attempting to locate a location for our miner to sell ore to. That would be a good thing. Now currently our courier is over here, and what are you doing? You are currently calculating parameters. Okay, so yeah, you're still looking for a location to sell ore to. That's fine. So we will go ahead and enter long-range scan mode here. And let me adjust my microphone a moment. There we go. And let's just get lined up and do a little bit of scanning. And we will come over this way. Oh, overshot a little bit. And we'll just scan up all four directions here. Something like this. Yeah, this is a thing that happened. I had nothing to do with it. The Argon Federation decided to blow up this giant ship, and I'm not sure why. Okay, we just need to scan this direction. I did salvage some cargo from it, so there is that. That happened as I was on my way over here. So, we should, at this point, just head over to this station here. And we'll see what we can find over here.
Autopilot engaged.
With any luck, we'll find a place to sell ore. That'd be good. I mean, worst case scenario, we end up probably just going about our business and having this store the ore in our station.
Mammoth unknown object.
Okay, it looks like this is actually a gate over here. So that's not amazingly helpful. But we'll just pop over here and get this explored anyway. I would really, really like to be able to sell this ore, though. And I used to be able to. I used to be able to just leave it up over here in the ship, or rather the wharf used to buy ore. But now we probably need to locate some form of... I'm going to start guidance over here. We need to locate some form of refinery station, most likely. I don't know if this is a refinery station over here, but it is a station of some type. Hopefully, we can find ourselves a refinery station. Sadly, we don't have much for missions available. Which is definitely unfortunate. Because we need to make ourselves about another 80k in credits, and I was hoping that we'd be able to do that with our passive income from our ore, but alas, that does not appear to be the case right now. But maybe this station down here will be able to buy some ore. That would be a really, really good thing. So, what type of station are you? That's the question. Still about 50 kilometers out. And they don't buy ore. Okay. Exciting stuff.
Autopilot disengaged.
So, now the question becomes... what now? Well, we can do a little bit more scanning and see if we can find anything. If we do not, things could get interesting, though. I held it too long. Okay, and then we'll come out over this way. Okay. What did we find? We found a cluster of things over here. And we'll just head over there.
Autopilot engage empty space.
Okay. With any luck, this will be a place to sell our ore. Or, you know, one of these over here, maybe. I think that these are all probably asteroids or something. Okay, this is an advanced composite factory over here. And I don't know what these are. But I also kind of don't care right now. Okay, you do not buy ore. Excellent. In that case, this is going to be very interesting. I mean, we could try to explore this area over here. And just see if there's anything over there. If there's not anything over there, then I think we're just going to have to head over to Grand Exchange. And we're not, by the way, blowing up this ship that we're in. Or maybe we are? I don't know. But first we really need to find a market for our ore. So that's kind of the primary mission right now. Our courier is just flying around, not really able to do much. We've already taken the flight all the way around here. And we don't know of anyone that buys ore? Just off of the superhighway? Apparently not. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Well, that's definitely a change from the previous version of the game. So we're going to just fly over here and then we're going to scan, is the idea. And if this doesn't work, we'll go try Grand Exchange. Over near where our station will be. We'll probably want to switch over there at some point anyway. So far, there's a whole lot of nothing over here.
Autopilot disengaged.
But let's just get decelerated here and get lined up for some scans. Okay, what do we got? A whole lot of nothing. Okay. Well, in that case, I believe we will pop back over here. Oh, what did you find? A lockbox? Collect it. Okay. So we will head over, I think, then to Grand Exchange, and we will do some scanning over here.
Autopilot engaged.
It'll take a little time to fly there.
Highway, second contact.
And I know that because I
Flashpoint.
just flew back here off camera. But while we're doing that, we can be looking for some mission offers. There aren't any over here, of course. But this must be the lockbox in question. Interesting. I would go and collect that myself, except that we are kind of full on our inventory right now. With the loot from that burned out husk. But let's just make our way over to Grand Exchange. And yeah, this is going to be a little while. Luckily, making our way over on the superhighway is quite quick.
Entering system. Second contact.
Excellent.
Entering system. True sight.
Yeah, you can see this just goes really very quickly. So we will hop on over to Holy Vision. There we
Entering
go.
system. Holy vision.
There's some expired offers here. There's an attrition warfare offer. We're not interested in that currently. But on the way through, we'll continue checking our missions.
Entering system.
Marines
Pontifex's
needed.
Claim. Autopilot. Disengage.
Okay.
Entering system. IS mists.
We will go ahead and do that. Because they need 3 Marines, and we need to fly it to Pontifex's Claim. So we need to recruit some Marines.
Part factory.
And the question is, do I remember how to do this? So we can go in here. Let's see here. We are looking for fit and healthy Marines that are willing to help us in any of our boarding operations. Each should be trained as described below. Oh, they need training on boarding. You know what? No thanks. Okay. We'll come back over here.
Engaged.
I changed my mind. I think it is actually more important that we find a location to sell our ore anyway, for now. We're not going to be selling it forever, of course. We will be eventually refining it. But for right now, we need a source of credits.
Awaiting orders.
Why are you awaiting orders? Hang on. Did he just give up on trying to sell his ore? Oh, he collected the lockbox is what he did. Okay. So let's go to his information. Check his behaviors. He's on auto mine. Okay. Sounds good. So that's his default behavior. If there are no active orders in the queue. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we're only a couple jumps away from our destination at this point. And I do, of course, want to check in on this guy and be like, hey, I want you to do things. You can have him drop his inventory.
Entering system. Nobilious fortune.
Okay, so if I go into the behavior here, he is currently free mining. Interesting.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Okay, so here we are in Grand Exchange. And ideally, we find ourselves a nice location where we can sell our ore. That would be good. And if that's the case, then we'll move our miner over into Grand Exchange. There's a lockbox over here, apparently? I don't know how we know about that. But okay, whatever. So we are just approaching this point,
Empty space.
which is about 60 kilometers away. Won't take too much longer to get there. And then we'll do some scanning here and see what we can find. In fact, we're probably close enough right now. So I'm going to go ahead and enter long-range scan mode.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
And I'm going to enter long-range scan mode now that we're no longer on autopilot. And then we will just align to the 4 directions and do some scanning. Okay, what did we find? Found a few stations out over this way. Or potential stations, anyway. Yeah, these are all unknown stations. Fantastic.
Autopilot.
So we'll head over
Engaged.
there and see if we can find something that will buy our ore. I wish we could add stations to a queue to travel into. That'd be interesting if we could. Okay, so what is this station? Microchip factory. Okay, not helpful. We'll head up over this way. There's a silicon refinery over here. I mean, they buy energy cells, teledanium, and plasma conductors. Silicon over here. Can we have our mining ship mine silicon? I believe we can. Let's see what they can mine. They can mine... Yeah, they can mine silicon. I'm assuming there's silicon in the region. There is, but there's not a ton over here. This is a smart chip factory, which buys silicon wafers. Okay. So, I mean, we could definitely switch over to silicon. And actually, I'm going to drop a resource probe here. There we go. And we do see that there's some silicon density over here. Okay. We'll just see what this station is. There's a lot of ice in this region. Okay, that's also a microchip factory. Okay. Well, that pretty much makes up our mind for us. So, we're going to need to get our courier over here to have this start mining silicon in Grand Exchange.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
So, can I have you fly to Grand Exchange 1? Yeah, come on over. So that's going to take a while for them to get there. In the meantime, are there any missions here? There are not. Okay, that's fine. So with that in mind, it is definitely going to take them a while to get here, and that's probably something that's going to happen off camera. So, in the meantime, there's water that is purchased over here. Just double checking what our options are. Okay. Let's hop over to Path to Profit real quick and see if there's any missions over there for us to do. I feel like we haven't gotten much done this episode, except we have determined that we want to be mining silicon in Grand Exchange. So that's a thing. And then I do want to make sure to change the standing orders for this guy. Actually, it's probably easier to just do it from here. Information, there we go. And the standing orders are to auto-mine silicon in Argon Prime. But we actually want it to be auto-mining silicon in Grand Exchange. And for that, we'll have to just have it come over here. Okay, so we will be entering Path to Profit in just a moment. There's some priceless art stolen. But this is another intimidation one, which I'm not too interested in doing at this point. Okay, and now here we are
Entering
in
system.
Path to Profit.
Path to profit.
What do we got? Seeking station managers that require particular experience levels. Okay. It's not really what we're looking for. However, our miner is actually getting pretty close to being up here.
Disengaged.
So I guess we'll head back to Grand
Autopilot
Exchange
engaged.
at this point. Because our courier is making their way over. Quite rapidly, in fact. They are now officially in Grand Exchange.
Autopilot disengage. Entering system. Grand Exchange.
So with them being here, let's change their default behavior to be in the current sector. In Path to Profit, apparently. This should be in Grand Exchange.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. So now I want to plot an intercept course.
Autopilot engaged. Courier.
And I want to have them drop their inventory of everything that's here. Okay. So they dropped their inventory. And they should now be going to mine silicon. Correct? Searching for trades. I see. They have not been able to ditch their ore. Ah, you do it like this. Okay, now it's calculating parameters. There we go. Now I don't think we'll be able to pick this up. Searching for resources. There are resources up here.
Autopilot lockbox.
Okay,
Container.
so the lockbox is now open. We'll pick up any of these we can. I doubt we can pick up anything. Some of these are illegal. Ah, okay. So, let's check our... Let's see, what else have we picked up here? Anything? I think that's everything. Fantastic. Of course, that is not the ore. Not sure where the courier is going. It's still searching for resources? There are resources right up over here. There are other resources over here. I don't know what you're complaining about. Whatever. Did I just order the courier to fly to there? Yes, I did. You need to not do that. We need to fly to there. Where is this container? Right over here.
Container.
Okay. Now, honestly, we can't unload this. I'm just gonna destroy it. I hate to do that, but there we go. Okay, so let's check our hull here and see what we've got here in terms of our... Let's see, I'm trying to see... Just this in our inventory? Interesting. I thought we picked up some illegal salvage. Or did we fail to pick it up because our storage was full? That's a possibility, I suppose. We've got 6 energy cells here. We've got 3 advanced electronics and 3 antimatter cells. Of course, we need the antimatter cells. Why are you searching for resources? I guess we'll head over here and drop another resource probe. And then we need to head down to the silicon refinery over here and drop a satellite. Which we'll do real quick here. So we will drop a resource probe right over here.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay. Right about here. We'll deploy a resource probe. Excellent. And then we will come over here, start a guidance to the silicon refinery,
Engaged.
and off we go. I'm hoping that this courier will realize, hey, there's silicon around. Maybe we should go for some silicon. Still searching for resources. Like, mine silicon from this region. Why do I have to tell you that? That is very strange. But now it's on its way over to mine some silicon. Maybe it's because the density here is low, but that's fine. I don't actually care. The density over here is actually higher. This is an ice refinery. Interesting, interesting. You know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna have you mining ice. Surely you found ice. And then we are going to start guidance over here. Did you find ice? It's searching for resources. There are literally resources everywhere. Okay. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and I'm going to see if I can get that set up to operate a little bit more efficiently. And I'm also going to drop a satellite at this ice refinery off camera. And next episode, we're going to have our source of passive income squared away. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.